Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever felt a bit uncertain, unsure of your own abilities, or perhaps found yourself hesitating to take that next big step, you're not alone. Confidence is something we all seek, but it's also something that doesn't always come naturally. The good news is confidence can be built and it can be boosted right away. It's simple, yet incredibly powerful. The way you carry yourself speaks volumes. When you stand tall with your shoulders back, you project strength. It's as though your body is telling the world, I am ready, I am capable. This small adjustment will not only make you appear more confident, but it will make you feel more confident too. A confident posture affects how your brain perceives the world, and the world starts perceiving you differently as well. The way you dress can influence how you feel about yourself. When you look good, you feel good. It's not about expensive clothes or extravagant outfits. It's about wearing something that makes you feel powerful, put together, and ready to take on anything. When you make an effort with your appearance, it sends a message to yourself and others that you care about how you present yourself to the world. Confidence doesn't come from sitting back and waiting for it to happen. It's built through action. Every time you take a step, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you can accomplish something. The key is momentum. It's the little actions, the daily habits that create the foundation for greater success. Start with something simple, then build from there. The more you take action, the more your confidence grows. The words you say and how you say them can have a powerful impact on your confidence. When you speak with conviction, when you believe in what you're saying, people take notice. More importantly, you start to believe in your own words. Speak clearly with purpose and let your voice reflect your inner strength. The moment you express yourself with confidence, you'll find that others begin to listen and respect you more. Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself succeeding. Imagine yourself walking into a room, shaking hands with confidence, giving a great presentation, or achieving that big goal you've set for yourself. Visualization is a powerful tool. It sets the stage for success in your mind, making it easier for you to perform when the moment arrives. When you envision your success, you begin to attract the energy that aligns with it. We all know that the people around us have a significant influence on how we feel about ourselves. If you want to boost your confidence, surround yourself with people who lift you up. Positive, supportive individuals can help reinforce your self-belief, while negative or critical people will only undermine your efforts. Choose to spend time with those who encourage you, challenge you, and push you to be your best. We all have weaknesses, but focusing on them too much will only make you feel inadequate. Instead, turn your attention to your strengths. What are you good at? What skills or talents do you possess that make you unique? When you focus on your strengths, you remind yourself of what you're capable of, and that sense of self-assurance begins to grow. The more you build on what you excel at, the more confident you will feel. Failure is not the end, it's part of the journey. Every time you stumble, every time you fail, it's an opportunity to learn. The key is to view failure not as something that diminishes your confidence, but as something that strengthens it. When you understand that failure is simply feedback, it becomes easier to bounce back. Try again and keep moving forward with even more determination. The first thing you need to understand is that confidence begins with how you carry yourself. I want you to imagine for a moment that you're walking into a room full of strangers. What do you think is the first thing they notice about you? It's not your clothes, your title, or even the words you say. It's how you present yourself. The way you stand speaks volumes before you even open your mouth. When you stand tall with your shoulders back, you send a message to the world that you are strong, you are capable, and you are ready to take on whatever comes your way. But here's the truth, it's not just about what others see. It's about what you feel within yourself. When you stand with confidence, it tells your mind that you are in control. It shifts your posture, your attitude, and your entire outlook on life. Think about a time when you've seen someone walk into a room with their head held high, shoulders squared, and chest out. They don't need to say anything to demand respect. They have already commanded attention. You can feel it. There's an aura about them, a quiet power that comes from within. That's the power of posture. And you don't have to be born with it. It's a decision. Now, I'm not talking about faking confidence. I'm not asking you to pretend to be something you're not. I'm talking about standing in the truth of who you are. When you stand tall, you acknowledge your own worth. You embrace the fact that you have value to offer. That posture is a reflection of the mindset that you are someone who is deserving of respect, success, and opportunity. The beauty of this is that when you start standing with intention, when you make it a habit to straighten up and hold yourself with pride, something remarkable happens. You begin to feel more powerful, more assured, and more confident. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. It doesn't matter if you're walking into a business meeting, meeting new people, or simply standing in a crowd. By holding yourself with strength and conviction, you create a magnetic energy that others can't ignore. So remember this: the next time you feel unsure, the next time you doubt yourself, take a moment to stand tall, shoulders back, and let the world see you as you truly are, someone capable of achieving great things. Your body language becomes your best ally, and when you master it, the rest will follow. If you want to make a lasting impression, one of the easiest ways to do it is by paying attention to how you dress. Now, I'm not talking about spending a fortune on the latest trends or trying to fit into some mold of what you think is stylish. It's not about clothes for the sake of fashion. It's about dressing in a way that aligns with the person you want to become and the goals you want to achieve. Think about it. How do you feel when you put on clothes that make you feel confident? When you put on that shirt or those shoes that make you stand a little taller, walk a little prouder, and speak with a bit more conviction. When you dress well, you don't just look good, you feel good. It's a shift in your mindset. You start to believe that you deserve to be in the room, that you are someone who is capable and competent. It all begins with what you wear. You see, clothes are more than just fabric stitched together. They're a reflection of your mindset, your ambition, and your self-worth. When you dress with intention, you're sending a message not only to the world, but also to yourself. You're telling yourself, I am worth this effort. I am worth looking my best. I am ready for success. And when you start thinking that way, it shows in everything you do. It's true that when you present yourself well, people are more likely to take you seriously. Whether you're going for a job interview, meeting a potential client, or even just networking with others, your appearance is your first introduction to them. What message do you want to send? That you're a person who respects yourself and respects the opportunity in front of you, or that you're indifferent and don't care how you show up. But remember, dressing the part is about more than just clothes. It's about confidence. It's about understanding that when you dress in a way that aligns with your goals, you're stepping into a version of yourself that you're striving to become. The more you put thought into your appearance, the more your self-esteem will grow. It's a positive feedback loop. You dress better, you feel better. And as you feel better, you start to take on the world with a renewed sense of energy and purpose. The key is to make sure your clothing is an extension of who you are and where you're going. When you're intentional about it, when you choose to dress for success, not for others, but for you, you create an image of yourself that demands respect and reflects your personal standards. And that, my friends, is one of the easiest ways to elevate your confidence. So don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect outfit. Start today. Choose to dress with purpose, and you'll find that every time you step out of the door, you'll do so with a little more confidence, ready to face whatever opportunities lie ahead. One of the most important truths I can share with you today is this: confidence doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or the right set of circumstances. It comes from action. And it doesn't have to be massive, overwhelming action. It doesn't require you to leap across the entire room in one go. Sometimes the smallest steps will create the most powerful momentum in your life. Think about it. How do you feel when you take action? When you get up and actually do something, even if it's just a little thing? It's an incredible feeling, right? That's because action is the antidote to doubt. Every time you take a step forward, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. You're reinforcing the belief that you can handle whatever challenges come your way. And the more you take action, the more confident you become in your own ability to succeed. But here's the secret: it doesn't have to be a grand, life-changing action every time. Often, the key to success is not in doing everything all at once, but in doing something consistently, no matter how small. One small step forward is still progress, and it still counts. You don't have to wait until everything is lined up perfectly. You don't have to wait until you're completely ready, because the truth is, you'll never feel fully ready. The only way to build confidence is to start moving. I want you to think about the first time you learned something new. Maybe it was learning to ride a bike or learning how to speak in front of a group. Do you remember how uncomfortable it was at first? But after the first step, the second step, the third, you started to get the hang of it. Each time you made progress, you gained a little more confidence in your abilities. That same principle applies to everything you do in life. Don't wait for the stars to align or for the perfect conditions. Start where you are with what you have. Take action, even if it's just a small step. Each action you take will create the foundation for bigger actions in the future. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize that all of those small steps added up to something much bigger. They led you to where you want to go. Here's what happens when you take action: you start building momentum. Momentum is a powerful thing. It's the force that carries you forward, even when things get tough. The more you act, the more you want to act. The more you take charge of your life, the more in control you feel. And with that comes confidence. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for the perfect opportunity. It comes from creating your own opportunity through consistent, decisive action. So today, choose to take that first step. It doesn't have to be huge, and it doesn't need to be perfect. Just do something, anything, to move forward. Every small action you take will be one step closer to the person you want to become. And the more action you take, the more unstoppable you'll feel. You'll be amazed at how quickly your confidence grows when you make action your habit. The power of words cannot be overstated. When you speak, the way you say things is just as important as what you're saying. You can have the best ideas in the world, but if you don't speak with conviction, if you don't believe in your words, others won't believe in them either. And more importantly, you won't believe in yourself. When you speak with conviction, something incredible happens. People start to listen. They begin to take notice of the strength behind your words. And here's the thing, when you speak with conviction, it's not just about what's coming out of your mouth, it's about what's coming from within you. Your words are a reflection of your beliefs, your values, and your inner confidence. When you stand behind your words, when you speak with certainty and purpose, you command respect, and that respect is earned, not given. Think about the times in your life when you've been moved by someone's speech or a conversation. It wasn't just the words they said that impacted you, it was the belief, the passion, and the conviction behind those words. When someone speaks with certainty, when they speak with passion, you can feel the energy, and it draws you in. That's the power of speaking with conviction. It makes you stand out, and it makes others pay attention. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but I don't always feel confident in what I'm saying. What if I'm wrong? What if people don't agree with me? Well, let me tell you this, you don't have to be right every time. You don't have to have all the answers. But you do need to believe in what you're saying. Even if you're unsure, the belief in your message can carry you through. And the more you speak with conviction, the more natural it will feel. Your words will come to match the energy within you, and your confidence will grow with each conversation. Think about the most influential people you know, or the people who have had a lasting impact on you. What made them memorable? What made them stand out? It wasn't just their ideas or their accomplishments, it was their ability to communicate those ideas with authority and confidence. They spoke with such conviction that their words resonated with you long after the conversation ended. The beauty of speaking with conviction is that it's not about being loud or aggressive. It's about believing in yourself and your message. When you believe in what you're saying, it doesn't matter if your voice is soft or if your delivery is calm. It's the belief that shines through. And people respect that. When you speak with purpose, people listen. When you speak with certainty, people trust you. So start practicing it today. The next time you speak, whether it's in a meeting, in a conversation, or even just speaking to yourself, speak with conviction. Own your words. Believe in them and trust that the more you practice this, the stronger your confidence will become. The more you stand behind what you say, the more the world will start to stand behind you. Speak with conviction and watch as your influence grows and your confidence skyrockets. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you can use to shape your future. It's not just about daydreaming or hoping for things to magically fall into place. It's about using the power of your mind to see yourself succeeding, achieving your goals, and becoming the person you aspire to be. When you take a moment to clearly imagine your success, something incredible happens. You create a mental blueprint, a vision of the future, and your mind begins to work toward turning that vision into reality. Think about the times in your life when you've set a goal, whether it was landing a new job, buying a home, or completing a project. What did you do before you took any action? Chances are you imagined it. You thought about how it would feel, what it would look like, and how you would get there. You created a mental picture. And the more vivid and detailed that picture was, the more motivated and determined you became to make it happen. Visualization is more than just wishful thinking. It's about creating a clear and compelling picture in your mind, one that excites you and drives you forward. The more you see yourself succeeding, the more you start to believe that success is possible. You begin to align your actions with that vision. Your subconscious mind starts to work on your behalf, looking for opportunities, creating solutions, and building the path to get there. When you're constantly visualizing your success, it becomes less of a distant dream and more of an inevitable outcome. But visualization isn't just about seeing the big picture, it's about seeing the details. Close your eyes for a moment and picture your success in as much detail as possible. See yourself walking into the room with confidence, hear the praise from others, Feel the satisfaction of accomplishment. Picture every step along the way. See the obstacles you might face and how you'll overcome them. The more specific you get, the more real it becomes. And when you visualize success with that level of detail, it sparks the belief that you can achieve it. The beauty of visualization is that it can work in any area of your life. Want to improve your career? Visualize yourself excelling in your job, receiving the recognition and rewards you deserve. Want to improve your relationships? Picture yourself communicating with kindness, understanding, and respect. Want to improve your health? Visualize yourself feeling strong, vibrant, and energized. When you can see the success in your mind, you begin to take the actions that will turn that vision into reality. Now, don't misunderstand me. Visualizing success doesn't mean you'll sit back and wait for it to happen. It's not a substitute for hard work or effort. It's a tool that keeps you focused, motivated, and aligned with your goals. Visualization helps you stay on track and reminds you of why you're working so hard. It strengthens your belief that success is not just a possibility, but an inevitability. Every successful person you admire, every person who has reached incredible heights has one thing in common: they had a vision. They saw the future before it arrived. They knew where they were going, and they used that vision to guide their actions. The same can be true for you. The more you visualize your success, the more your actions will reflect that vision, and the closer you'll get to making it a reality. So take a moment each day to sit in silence. Close your eyes and visualize your success. Picture yourself achieving your goals, feeling the emotions of success, and walking the path that will take you there. The more you practice it, the more natural it will feel. And soon you'll realize that your vision wasn't just a dream, it was the first step in creating the future you've always wanted. The people you spend your time with have a profound impact on your life. It's not just about the conversations you have with them or the things you do together, it's about the energy they bring into your life. If you want to build confidence, to achieve your goals, to become the best version of yourself, then you must be intentional about the people you surround yourself with. Choose to surround yourself with positive, supportive, and encouraging individuals who believe in you and your potential. Think about it for a moment. How do you feel after spending time with certain people? After being around someone who lifts you up, makes you laugh, and supports your dreams, don't you feel energized, motivated, and ready to take on the world? On the other hand, how do you feel after spending time with someone who is negative, critical, or discouraging? You feel drained, right? You feel as though your energy has been depleted and your confidence takes a hit. That's because the energy of those around you affects your own energy, your mindset, and your ability to succeed. This doesn't mean you should cut people out of your life, but it does mean you must be selective about who you allow to influence your thoughts, your actions, and your beliefs. When you surround yourself with positive, like-minded people who encourage your growth, you begin to grow too. You start to believe in yourself more. You start to take risks. You begin to take action on your dreams because you have a support system that believes in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Look at the people who are close to you, your friends, your colleagues, your mentors. Are they people who encourage you to be your best? Are they people who challenge you to grow and improve? Or do they pull you down with their negativity, doubt, and fear? The truth is, we often become like the people we spend the most time with. If you want to build confidence, surround yourself with people who radiate positivity and optimism. These are the people who will encourage you, inspire you, and challenge you to become the best version of yourself. But here's the catch: you must also be the kind of person who lifts others up. Positivity is contagious, but it starts with you. When you offer support, encouragement, and a positive outlook, you create an environment where everyone grows together. The more you give, the more you attract. As you surround yourself with positive people, you begin to mirror that positivity in your own life. The more you uplift others, the more others will uplift you in return. This doesn't mean that every person in your life has to be positive all the time, or that they have to share your dreams or values. But the key is to make sure that the people closest to you are those who build you up, who remind you of your potential, and who motivate you to keep going when times get tough. When you have people like that in your corner, you can't help but believe in yourself more and take bigger steps toward your goals. So take a good look at the people in your life. Are they the kind of people who inspire you to be better? Do they lift you up and help you believe in your potential? If not, it's time to make a change. Seek out those who align with your values, who share your vision, and who are committed to their own growth as well. These are the people who will help you become the confident, capable individual you're meant to be. In the end, your environment is everything. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, and who challenge you to grow. When you do, you'll notice a shift not only in your confidence, but in every area of your life. Positive energy breeds positive results. And when you have the right people in your corner, you'll have the strength, the support, and the belief to achieve anything you set your mind to. If you want to build lasting confidence, one of the most powerful things you can do is to focus on your strengths. So many people spend their time and energy trying to improve their weaknesses, hoping that if they just work hard enough, they can become good at everything. But the truth is, the more you focus on your weaknesses, the more you magnify them. It becomes a never-ending cycle of self-doubt, because no matter how hard you try, you'll never truly excel in areas that aren't aligned with your natural talents and abilities. Instead, focus on what you're already good at. Each of us has unique strengths, qualities, and abilities that make us special. Whether it's your ability to communicate, your creative problem-solving skills, or your knack for building relationships, these are the things you should invest in. When you pour your energy into developing your strengths, you become more confident because you're building on a solid foundation. You're amplifying what's already working for you. Now, I'm not saying you should completely ignore your weaknesses. We all have areas where we can grow and improve. But when you focus most of your energy on your strengths, you start to build a sense of competence and mastery. You feel good about what you're doing. You start to believe in your own abilities because you can see the progress you're making. And when you see progress, confidence grows. When you feel confident in your strengths, you're more likely to take risks, to go after bigger goals, and to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. One of the key things to remember is that success doesn't come from trying to be good at everything. It comes from being great at something. When you recognize and embrace your strengths, you can begin to position yourself in situations where those strengths will shine. If you're good at solving complex problems, look for opportunities where that skill is needed. If you're a great communicator, use that strength to connect with others, to influence, and to lead. The more you leverage your strengths, the more successful and confident you will feel. Think about the most successful people in the world, people who have truly made an impact. They didn't get to where they are by being average at everything. They found their niche. They recognized what they were good at, and they honed that skill until it became their greatest asset. They focused on what made them unique, and they allowed their strengths to guide them to success. And here's the thing, when you focus on your strengths, you also begin to attract the right people into your life. People are drawn to those who are confident and capable. When you're confident in your abilities, others take notice. You inspire trust, respect, and admiration because you are showing up as the best version of yourself. And as you continue to build on your strengths, you'll find that your circle grows, your influence expands, and your confidence soars. So today, take some time to reflect on your strengths. What are you naturally good at? What do others come to you for advice or help with? Those are your strengths, and they're the foundation on which you can build lasting confidence. Commit to focusing on them, nurturing them, and developing them further. The more you do this, the more confident you'll become in yourself, and the closer you'll get to achieving your dreams. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect at everything, it's about being exceptional at what you do best. When you focus on your strengths, you'll not only feel more confident, you'll also find success comes much more easily. Failure is often viewed as something to avoid, something to fear. But let me tell you, this failure is not your enemy. It is, in fact, one of your greatest allies on the road to success. If you're afraid to fail, you'll never truly succeed. It's when you embrace failure as a lesson, as a stepping stone, that you begin to unlock your true potential. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they've never failed? Of course they have. In fact, they failed more times than most people have even tried. But what sets them apart is how they view failure. They don't see it as a setback, they see it as a lesson. They understand that every failure holds a valuable lesson that can teach them something new, something they didn't know before, something that will help them move forward with greater wisdom, understanding, and resilience. Failure is not the end of the road, it's simply feedback. It tells you what doesn't work, what needs to be improved, and where you need to grow. The key is to not let failure define you or discourage you. The most important thing is to learn from it, to analyze it, and to ask yourself, what can I take from this experience that will make me better next time? When you approach failure with that mindset, you start to see it for what it really is, a necessary part of growth. You see, failure isn't something that happens to you. It's something that happens for you. Every time you fail, you gain valuable experience. You learn what doesn't work, but more importantly, you learn what will work. Each failure is a teacher, showing you a better way, giving you the opportunity to refine your approach, to sharpen your skills, and to come back stronger. The real secret to overcoming failure is persistence. It's getting back up, dusting yourself off, and going at it again with the lessons learned from your last attempt. When you embrace failure as a part of the process, you stop seeing it as a barrier. Instead, you see it as a challenge, something to be conquered, something that helps you grow. It builds your resilience, your perseverance, and ultimately your confidence. Think about the times in your life when you faced a setback. Maybe you tried something new and it didn't work out the way you hoped. Maybe you failed to meet a goal or to live up to an expectation. How did you respond? Did you give up? Or did you take it as a lesson, adjust your approach, and try again? It's the people who choose to learn from their failures, to adjust their course, and to keep moving forward who eventually find success. They understand that failure is just a part of the journey, not the destination. The key to embracing failure is shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as something negative, see it as a tool, a necessary step in the process of becoming who you were meant to be. Failure is only truly failure if you don't learn from it, if you don't use it to grow, if you don't get back up and try again. Every time you fail and get back up, you're building your character. You're building your strength, your resilience, and your confidence. So the next time you fail, don't be discouraged. Don't let it hold you back. Embrace it. Ask yourself what you can learn from the experience, what lessons it has to offer. Take that lesson, apply it, and move forward with even more determination. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. When you embrace failure as a lesson, you unlock the door to greater success, growth, and confidence. And that is how you achieve lasting success.